Hi there. Before we get started, I've got a wee prezi for you. Exciting! If you'd like to feel a little bit more calm throughout your day, I've created this guided mindful audio. It's under 8 minutes long. It's got a wee bit of breathing, a wee bit of mindfulness, and a wee bit of gentle movement as well. And you can use it wherever, whenever. It really has been created to help support you throughout your day. Grab it using the link that's in the description below. It is my gift to you to help you feel a wee bit more grounded and mindful off the mat, because that's really where it counts. You're welcome. Enjoy the practice today. Take care. So, fingers are spread nice and wide. Hands are nice and strong. Feel it out a bit. Maybe a wee bit of circling just to see if you can spread the weight through the hands a little bit more. Feel nice and strong and supported there. Thinking about shoulders and ears, space there. Thinking about the abs, the core. Tucking the toes. And when you're ready, we're lifting up to our downward dog. Feeling it out. Take a breath and maybe just a wee mental note here. Like, how does this downward dog feel compared to the first one that you did? Maybe settling into it a wee bit more. Scan through it, the hands. Watch those elbows, that we're not locking them and blocking the elbow, shoulders, spine. Breathing in. Breathing out, really settling into this posture. Lovely. We're going to be working the right side first. Okay, so we'll lift the right foot up. You can stretch it towards the back of the room, or you can lift it all the way up to the sky for a three-legged dog. Remember, anytime you think, oh, that's a wee bit too much, you can always just drop the other knee there. So if we've got the right leg extended, the left knee falls down, and you come to all fours. All right, see if we can point those toes a little bit further back, the right toes. And we're closing the hip here. That right hip is rotating in towards the center line. Deep stretch through the left leg. Beautiful. We're going to come through to like a plank. The knee comes forward and we step the right foot through. This time we're in a high lunge. Knee is over ankle. And we inhale the hands up overhead. Look for that midway point once again. Trying to stack the shoulders over the hips. You can absolutely, look, I've got my back knee bent. It's too tight for me there. If I do that, I always overstretch and I feel sore the next day. So it's possible, but I just don't do it because then I'm sore the next day. Woo! All right, hands are up. Inhale, exhale, circle back and down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, back and down. Fixed point of focus. Inhale, up, hands stay up this time. And we're going to bring the palms together up at the sky. And we're going to come to a twist. All right, so the right foot is forward. We're going to twist to the right side. Maybe you're in a higher twist. Maybe you're here. When you come forward, make sure you push weight into the back foot so you're not all in the front leg, right? Push weight into the back heel, back heel, back heel. Taking a twist to where it is comfortable. You can look to the side, you can look up to the sky, whatever's more comfortable there. And then we'll take it to center and up to the sky with the hands. Exhale, we're coming forward and we're twisting to the left side. Weight in the back heel, core engaged. Coming back to center, inhale, hands up overhead. Circle the hands back and down, interlacing the fingers at the back. And then once again, just thinking about the sternum, lifting up, pushing the hands backwards and up towards the sky. Ooh, nearly lost it there. Lovely. We're going to release the hands. Hands can come to the hips to start. You might want your block in front, but maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Okay, fixed point of focus. Bend in both legs. Really engage your core. Engage your core. Move the weight around the right foot, which is going to be your supporting foot, as much to really get grounded there and get all that weight spread out over the foot. And then we're coming forward. We're going to do a warrior 3. So that's the back leg lifts up and the arms can either stay in the hips, open up, or come forward. Yep. All right, we're here for 3 breaths. Push into that base leg. Stay strong, but be bendy with it. Think of it surfer, yeah? Surfer's nice and like fluid. The left hip isn't opening up, it's coming in towards the center line. We're staying strong, breathing in to our warrior 3, strengthening the base leg, strengthening the back, increase in focus. Beautiful. We're going to bring that left foot back down again. Make sure you just open it up a wee bit so you're not stepping right back. The feet are hip width apart. And we're going to place the back heel down, move it into a peaceful warrior. So the left hand comes down to the back leg, the left leg, and the right hand's up and over. We've got the options with this hand here to be in the hip, or it can come all the way through. Nice bend in the front knee, knee over ankle. Use the thigh to open up. Make sure the knees following the toes, and push weight into the back foot. Engage your core. Lovely. Belly button gently pulling in to activate the core. Tailbone moving towards, energy moving towards the floor. Good, good, good. We're going to come back up to an upright position. Lift that back heel up again, and we're doing the warrior 3 again. All right, so hands where you feel maybe you're just going straight into it from here. All right, maybe you're coming forward with the hands on the hips first. Find your fixed point of focus, nice and strong through that base leg. And then the back hip is closing, it's moving in towards the center line. Hands wherever comfortable, strengthening. 3. Beautiful. 2, engage the core, engage the core. 1, breathe it in. And then that left foot steps back, opens up so that we place the heel down and we come to our peaceful warrior once again on the other side. Push into the outside of the back foot, bend in the front leg, knee over ankle. Hips nice and open here. Breathing, enjoying. Beautiful. Alrighty, we're going to flow. So the hands are going to come forward to the floor. Lift that back heel up, closing the hips. Hips are facing the front. And we step it back to a plank. Take a breath. Move to the floor, knees down, or chaturanga. Okay, inhale, cobra, sphinx, or an upward dog. Connect with the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths there. Feel it out. Feel it out in your downward dog. How's the right hip? How's the left hip? How's the right lower back? Left lower back? How are the hips just in general? They feeling good? Feeling get a little bit of movement and mobility through them maybe? Just kind of feeling that they're mobile, that they feel comfortable in this position. All right, folks, we are going to do that on the left side when you're ready. Okay, so lifting the left foot up, stretch it, extend to the back of the room or the space, and lift it up towards the sky. Check in with your shoulders and ears, space there. Check in with your whole downward dog. Hands, elbows, shoulders, chest, abs. Beautiful. Stretching and strengthening, staying strong. Alrighty, let's take it forward. Take that step forwards like we're coming through to a plank. Left knee, keep it as close to your chest as you can and stepping forward. Bending the front leg, squeeze the core, lift the hips, lift the torso up and stack the shoulders over the hips. Taking a few breaths here, just settling into the posture. Finding out where your most comfortable position is here. Seeing if you want to stretch a little bit more through the back or you want to bend the back knee a little bit more. We'll do our circles. All right, the inhale, hands are up. Exhale, circle back and down. 2 more. And this time we're going to keep the arms up. Take another breath. Make sure you've got a good solid base. If you want to widen the feet a little bit, make sure you're comfortable there. Okay, we'll do our twist, the left legs forward. We'll twist to the left side first. First inhale, exhale, we take it to the left side. Weight's coming forward, so we want to push the weight into the back foot a wee bit more. Try and keep that even. Coming back to centre with the hands. Inhale up overhead. Exhale, moving forwards. Maybe the shoulder comes all the way in and then we twist. Lovely. Coming back up to centre. Hands up overhead. Relax, release the hands. Interlace the hands at the back. Open the chest. Whoop. Almost lost it. And we'll release the hands. Bring them to the hips, or you're moving right into your warrior 3. Strengthening that base leg. Maybe you just start with the leg up a wee bit. And then we start that kind of pendulum effect of the leg going back and the torso coming forward. Right hip is rotating in towards the centre line. We're squeezing. We're being nice and strong. Don't lock that base knee. Keep it a wee bit soft to find your balance. Beautiful. Stepping the right foot back, placing the whole foot down, opening the toes to the side a bit, keeping a bend in this front knee, and we come into the peaceful warrior. So on the left side, that's the right hand comes back, here, here, or here, and the left hand's coming up and over. Breathe, engage core. Lovely. All right, we are coming back to our warrior 3. Take your time, bringing the hands down, closing the back hip there. Hips are facing the same direction, and come forward. Maybe you want to come a bit forward first before you decide what you're doing with your hands. You can even do a prayer at the heart center. Can be nice. Don't lock that base knee. Tiny bit of bend there. Good, good. Focus, focus. Right hip rotating in towards the centre line. See how that feels. And then we release, right foot to floor, toes open a bit wide, bending the front knee. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, right hand comes down to the back leg, left hand up and over. Maybe the hand's in the hip, maybe the hand comes all the way around to the opposite waist. Breathe in deeply. Lovely. Trying to avoid that gripping with the toes there. Alrighty, we come back up. We bring the hands to the floor. And then we'll step it through to our plank. Taking a breath here. And exhale it down towards the floor with the chest. Hips, untuck the toes, engage core and glutes. Inhale, baby cobra, full cobra. It's a grass. Mind your lower back. And exhale, bring it back to downward dog. Take your time, nice and strong through the spine as you lift the hips up and see how that feels. How are you feeling in your downward dog? How's the lower back? How are the hips? Right hip, left hip. Maybe you want to bring one foot behind the other and stretch at the sides a little bit more. Just kind of feeling it out a wee bit there. Maybe you want to bend the knees a wee bit. And we'll gently come back down when you're ready. Knees to floor. 3 breaths in hero, child's, extended child's. Big deep breaths. Relax your face, and your neck, shoulders. Relax the upper back and your chest. The lower back and your tummy. Fully relaxed here. This is a relaxing posture. Relaxing the hips, the thighs, knees, the feet and ankles. Breathing in. Breathing out. And we'll very, very gently come back up to an upright position. Use your hands to help you. And take a wee breath in hero pose. Get used to being in that upright position again. Right, when you're ready, we're going to bring the legs round to the front and stretch them out in the front here. Extending the legs. Again, you can use a block to kind of lift the hips up. The legs can be a wee bit bent. As long as, say, kind of mostly, just focusing on the back first. Make sure we move the other parts to make sure that we're nice and supported through the back and the spine. It's the most important part of the body. All right, legs extended and feet engaged. So we're flexing the ankles there. Lifting the chest up. We're going to inhale, lift up the hands, and exhale, forward fold. Roll it back up. Roll the spine up if the back's okay. If you want to come up with a flat back, might be more comfortable. Then inhale, lift the hands up overhead again. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the chest forward. Bring the chest forward. And we'll do one more here. Inhaling it up. Exhale, coming forward, and a few breaths here. All right, maybe the hands are in the thighs or the shins, the feet are the ankles. Maybe you want to grab your big toes with the forefinger and middle finger, elbows nice and wide. Maybe you're locking, grabbing the opposite hand or wrist behind the feet there. And we're breathing. Deep, deep stretch. Slowing it down. Nice big deep breaths. Let the body know it's time to slow down. Let the mind know it's time to slow down. Now, anytime we're in that deep, deep stretch like this, we want to commit slowly. Never ever pop out of these. Nice and slowly. You need to be careful with the back, with the discs. It's always a nice gentle movement to come back up. Maybe you want to stretch the leg, shake the legs a wee bit there. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together. They can be as close to the hips as is comfortable. We're either grabbing the feet, the ankles, the shins. Maybe you're just kind of up here near the knees. That is absolutely okay. We're going to inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, come forward. Elbows can be wide here. Relax your face and neck. Relaxing the lower back as much as we can. I know that maybe sometimes we're in a posture and I say, oh, relax this part of the body, and you're like, what, is she kidding? But the idea is to think about that it's relaxing. If you feel any tension or stress in the body in a posture, we want to see if we can just release it a wee bit and let it go. Gently, gently coming back up. Take your time. Nice and gently, nice and slowly. Lovely. You might want to shake the legs a wee bit first before we open them up to a straddle. Lovely. Alrighty, we're going to do the same again with the forward folds. Extend the legs. Legs can be bent a wee bit. You can be sitting up on the block. Feet engaged. We can point the toes away there as long as they're just not, the legs aren't just kind of hanging there. Activate them in some way. Alright, inhale, the hands are up overhead. And then exhale, we forward fold. Stretching as far as is comfortable. Inhale, rolling it up, lifting up the hands. Exhale, chest forward. It's almost like we're getting a tilt in the pelvis here to come forward. And one more. Exhale, bring it forward. And we're breathing here for a good few breaths. If you want to use the blocks, use them. You can bring your elbows to the block, and then the hands can rest, the head can rest in the hands. Maybe you're using it for the forehead. Breathing in, breathing out. Relax your face and head. And then nice and slowly, nice and easy. Lifting up the torso, take your time with your legs, use your hands to help you. And we'll do a wee twist here. Legs are together, feet are together, fingers spread wide, hands back, fingertips facing forward, lift the chest. We'll inhale, center, exhale, legs to one side and look to the opposite side. Any side is okay, we're going to do them both. Inhale, center, exhale to the side. Inhale, center. This time when you come over, just hold for a breath or two. See if we can just relax the outer hip area. My goodness. Chest open. And we'll come to the other side. Relax the hip, relax the glute. Gently come back to centre. Take any other movements or wiggles that you want to do here. If there's anything you feel that you were lacking, if you want to do another wee forward fold or, you know, a little kind of stretch like this, whatever you feel you need there. And we'll come down to relaxation.